newest ballpark on the Major League landscape. There's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. It's opening night 2014, and we've got a good matchup here between the Colorado Rockies and the Marlins. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys, no question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The date that's been circled for weeks is finally here. It's opening night. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, welcome your 2014 Miami Marlins.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Colorado Rockies, as their order will read like this. They'll have their work cut out for them as they face the Rookie of the Year in 2013 for the National League, Cuban-born right-hander Jose Fernandez. Charlie Blackmon will move towards the batter's boxes. We're just about set to get underway tonight. First pitch coming. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Yeah, you know, first time through, he likes to start guys off with a fastball. And it's a good one, too. You know, he'll run it up there in the mid-90s.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And a fastball is swung on and missed, and there is your first out of the contest. So the leadoff man retired here to kick off the brand new season. And with that, let's give you a look at the Miami D. It's brought to us by Majestic, the official uniform of Major League Baseball. So the base is empty here with one away. And stepping in, the right fielder, Michael Kadire. Now here's the first pitch. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. Kadire in the 2 spot with the Rockies this year. Manager Walt Weiss intrigued by the idea of getting a little more pop out of the top of his lineup. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That thing's knee-high on the outside third of the plate. Pretty understandable why he couldn't catch up with that one.
And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Troy Tulowitzki will have his first opportunity now as it comes with the bases empty here in the top of the first. Now here's the first pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. Ball 2.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, I don't think this is a guy you want to mess with here. He can hurt you in more ways than one.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
And this is taken for ball 4, so it's a 2-out walk here in the top of the first.
And that's not the first time he's had the bat taken out of his hands. You see right there, a lot of pitchers just said, hey, with an open base, forget about it. I'm going to let the next guy try to beat me.
And a swing and a ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Before the pitch, a move by Fernandez, just keeping him close. On a ball hit hard down the line toward the coaching box, it's a foul ball. And he reaches for one but can't find it as he's down on strikes for the final out. Rockies strand 1, and now the Marlins will have a crack at things. No score. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. And a look there at the starting pitcher charged with facing these guys as his numbers are on your screen. Now a quick look at the defensive alignment for the Rockies. Christian Jhoulys will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Marlins on that pitch, 21, Christian Jhoulys.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. Gets under this one as this is hit high and pretty deep out there to center field. Blackman has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. With that, we'll take a look at our scouting report. You can see a 5-pitch repertoire, so mixing those pitches effectively will be a key as we move along. Donovan Solano will stride to the box as he gets ready for his first AB of the year. First pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The minute he hits that, he's thinking it's a base hit all the way, but it's one of those situations where you get penalized for hitting the ball too hard. And this stayed up long enough to find the outfielder's glove out there.
First pitch on the way. Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. Blackman will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We played an inning. No score. Justin Morneau will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he misses low with it, 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
And there's ball 3 now to Morneau, 3-1.
They already walked one guy in the first inning. Now he's in danger of losing the leadoff guy here in the second.
Fastball in there, 3-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. Another full count pitch home. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Well, it's been something of a strikeout fest here to start this game off. Already 4 strikeouts now in the first 5 batters. Now that's going to be a tough pace to keep up.
Willeen Rosario will dig in here. This is hit sharply to the left side. And the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base knock.
Yeah, a hot shot that time and a tough read down there at third base. He just couldn't get the leather on it.
Josh Rutledge will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. First pitch coming. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Strike 2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
You know, it seems like every time we check these out, show motion, it always looks like the bat breaks the plane. Look here, sure enough, I don't think he holds up in time. It looked to me like that was the right call.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A runner on first with 2 away. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, if he's missing right here, he ain't missing by much. Not getting too many favors behind the plate.
Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there, it's short. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Garrett Jones will start things off in the bottom of the second.
First baseman, Garrett Jones.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. And this is fouled at the plate. Takes something off, but it's 1-2 now.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Fastball here misses low, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
And again, they try to take him down in the strike zone just to see if he'll go after that pitch below the knees. But with 2 strikes, he's been able to lay off that thing now twice in a row.
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. And the home half of the second begins with a home run. A solo home run for Garrett Jones as the Marlins will take a 1-0 lead.
And you know, after a month down in spring training, near the end, you start to get a little anxious, waiting for the season to get going. I guarantee you, he's been looking forward to this at-bat for about a month now, and he makes the wait worthwhile.
Stephen Collins will take his cuts now. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. No outs, nobody on. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he goes the other way with the fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And Kadire will put this one away for the first out.
One thing you can already pick up on in these first couple innings is that he's leaving the ball up more often than he should. He's already hurt him once on that home run, and even though that's an out, that ball was hit pretty darn well.
Rob Brantley is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. And he takes strike 2.
And I know it's your first at-bat of the ball game and you want to work the count a little, but those were 2 pretty good pitches to have a rip out.
And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Swing and a ball hit hard to third. And a throw on to Morneau for out number 2. Marcell Ozuna will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to the first baseman Morneau, and the inning is over. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Jhoulys Chacin will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he takes a called strike 2. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
Now a fastball as this is hit fairly well out toward left center. 1 away here to begin the 3rd.
Felt always nice to get the inning started against the pitcher, and he sets him down easily for the first out of the 3rd.
Charlie Blackmon will dig in for a second time, a strikeout victim opening up the ball game. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. Now a ball sprayed foul into the seats near 3rd. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd.
Right over the top here with the 4-seam fastball. Good drive through the release. Just threw it right by him at the letters.
Michael Kadire will get another shot. Called out on strikes his first time around. And he'll start him with a high strike here on the fastball on the outside corner. It's 0-1.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. They still trail 1-0. Adeiny Echeverria makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
And a fastball taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. Kadire is there, 1 away. And don't worry, folks, if you can't get enough baseball tonight, we've got plenty more to bring you over the months to come as you get a look at our upcoming schedule. Jose Fernandez will be the batter. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He's just working east and west here. He'll be fine if he just stays out of the middle.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1.
Oh, that's what you call getting in tight with the fastball.
the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, just the perfect 1-2 pitch there. They take him out of the zone with the slider, and he can't help himself.
Christian Yelich will try it again. He flied out to start the home first. Here's the first pitch to him. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Kadire is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. It's the Marlins 1 and the Rockies 0. Back Harrison, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian as Colorado shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads forward now to start things out for the Rockies. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
And we've seen guys swing at that four-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
And the 0-1 is lifted in the air out to right. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the 4th. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Carlos Gonzalez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now. That's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Ozuna is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Justin Morneau will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Good pitch there as it swung on and missed by Morneau. 0-2 now. And they'll try another curveball there, but this one misses. It's 1-2. Swing hard liner to left center. And this is into the alley. Extra bases here for Morneau. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double. Willeen Rosario will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Lays off 1-0. For Morneau, a good start as he's got his first double of the year here on opening night. Not close. It's 2-0.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Whew, that's a gift.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Josh Rutledge will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2 away, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off it.
And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Swing and a hot shot towards the hole. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Donovan Solano will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Second baseman, Donovan Solano.
First offering on the way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Changeup called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. And he just does manage to fight this one off as it's fouled away. Now a ball lifted in the air out for Gonzalez in left. And he puts it away for the first out.
Yeah, that's just a good pitch right there. That's a two-seam fastball working its way back inside, and he's probably fortunate he didn't break his bat. He winds up getting this one right down there on the label, and he's retired.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in. A line-out victim his first time. Watches a fastball right there for strike one.
And I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Garrett Jones will stand in again. He homered his first time around. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Two out, nobody on. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw over to Morneau is going to be in time, and with it, the side is retired. Miami down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Nolan Arenado will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Nolan Arenado.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Sticks with the fastball here as he forges ahead 0-2.
And after that call, you know he's got to be turning around to say something like, hey, you know what? This guy doesn't need any help.
Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Right,
and the pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Now you can bet they'd love a ball 4 here. Now that would let this guy have a shot to bunt him over.
Fouled back. The next 3-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. Here's Arenado with a drive. Well hit to left and deep. And a great start to the 5th. That ball is gone. A home run. Nolan Arenado touches them all as the Rockies pull even now at 1 apiece. Jhoulys Chacin will try it again. He flew out his first time.
Jhoulys Chacin.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Yeah, same pitch here from the home run ball, but this one's in a much better spot down at the knees.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
And you'd be in trouble at the plate if you fell behind 0-2 against this guy, so he's fortunate to hold up in time.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
And this is fouled back and out of play. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. He'll try again. 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, after you've just given up a home run to tie the ball game, you can't afford to have a letdown out there. He made sure he didn't. He came back with an important strikeout. He got the next guy.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
1-2. And a breaking ball lined into left field, a base hit. Michael Kadire will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Runners going, and this ball will be chopped foul. Before the pitch, a move by Fernandez, and the runner back in standing. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Here he comes again. 1-2. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more on opening day after this. Stephen Collins will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
Third baseman, Stephen Collins.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. And now against his body, a jump throw. And the throw short hops Morneau, but he's able to hang with it for the out.
The catcher, number 19.
Rob Brantley will stand in. He grounded out his first time. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs, that's for sure.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Come on!
1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Now here's 1 hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and a throw on to Morneau for out number 2. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the 5th, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Marcell Ozuna will stand in. He grounded out his first time. Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0.
And you know, he's been the beneficiary of most of the calls here tonight, but I think that's one that he thought he should have had.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled straight back. That's on the ground to short. This should end the inning. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. Throw on to the first baseman Morneau, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. We've played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Troy Tulowitzki will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, they typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
The left fielder, number 5,
Carlos Gonzalez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. And they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Oh, they came right back at him with another heater right there. He wasn't surprised at all. He might have been sitting on that pitch, but he hit it right on the button. It just wound up being right at somebody.
Justin Morneau stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. On a swing by Morneau as he hammers this one out to deep right field. And that will find the seats. A home run. So Justin Morneau will touch them all on the solo shot. And the Rockies have now taken a 2-1 lead. Willeen Rosario is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. On a big swing there as this is high and deep out to right. And this park's not going to hold this one. It's gone. A home run. A solo home run off the bat of Willeen Rosario. And it's given the Rockies a 3-1 lead. Josh Rutledge is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And low, it's a ball and a strike. So after the strong 5 innings, things have not come as easily for him here in inning number 6.
Well, this is kind of the MO of this lineup. They have a way of just wearing you down. And they're starting to get into some better counts to hit. And that works.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Colorado's out in front, 3-1. Adeiny Echeverria will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Jose Fernandez will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Trying to lay one down here, but he misses strike one. And they indeed have the pitcher bunting here as he gets this one down. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Oh, and this is a thing of beauty right here. They know full well the sacrifice is coming. So that's a great play to get this ball quickly and fire on to second to start the double play.
Christian Yelich will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want to do on the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life against him.
Donovan Solano will dig in now. He's lined out and flied out in 2 trips. Here's the first offering. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And Morneau will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Marlins leave one. They still trail it here 3-1. Welcome back to South Florida. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Seemed to me like the wheels were coming off for this guy a bit in the 6th inning. Any surprise he's back out there for the 7th?
A little. I mean, this deep into a start, that's usually when you say, we'll let the bullpen take care of it from here. Apparently, though, they think he's got something left.
Now the fastball here is swung on and grounded foul. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Such a good at-bat right here. When you can grind out 7, 8 pitches against a guy that's running short on gas, that can be huge.
And this is going to be a foul ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. And there's a base hit, so maybe some insurance here to lead off the 7th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Jhoulys Chacin will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Jose Fernandez. He'll leave after 6, and at the very least kept his club in it to this point. So a new pitcher set to come on now, as it'll be the effectively wild Carlos Marmol that makes an appearance here. Pulls the bunt attempt back, but it's in there for strike 1. For Arenado, a good start, as he's got his first double of the year here on opening night. And this is scooped away and stays foul, so now the question becomes what to do with 2 strikes. And did he square around? No, it's ball 1.
And even on 1 and 2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Charlie Blackmon will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Charlie Blackmon.
Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And this is going to be a foul ball. Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. Well hit. Deep right center field. And that is over the wall. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Michael Kadire will stand in. And I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
Good contact from Kadire, but this will be on the ground at short. Throw on to first, he'll take care of Kadire, and there are 2 away. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And here's a ball hit in the air. Jones will put this one away, and the side is retired. But the Rockies push across 2. Both. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again. He lined out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time up. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. Now it's 2-0.
And this is all about handling a guy like this with kid gloves. You know, walk him if you have to, but don't let him be the one to beat you.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
And a 3-0 count here to start the 7th has got to be a red flag.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw. Here we go.
At third, Arenado. And he's set down, 1 away.
And that slider's been an effective pitch for him, no doubt. As you take a look there, what his pitch breakdown looks like so far.
Garrett Jones will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball 1. swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Not the first time he's felt the squeeze tonight.
Yeah, he's looking and saying, what do I got to do to get a strike?
Here we go.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that is into the right field seats. It's a home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, and it's now a 5-2 game.
Well, it seems to me like we've seen this before. His second home run of the ball game. And it would seem to me that he hit that one harder than he did the last one. So he's definitely locked in.
Stephen Collins will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far.
Stephen Collins.
Now the first pitch. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. And that, folks, is his first home run in the big leagues. It's fair to say it's a moment he'll never forget.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. I remember mine. I hit it in my first at-bat of the 1992 season against the San Diego Padres. It's hard to describe exactly what you feel as you round the bases, but as you can imagine, it's pretty awesome. You know, hopefully he can get that ball back soon so it can go in his trophy room.
Rob Brantley will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And they're going to chip away some more as this is down for extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
And, you know, they were not catching up to that fastball early on, but they're catching up to it now. You can see he's all over this one and just waffles this thing. Rips it all the way to the wall, and he's into second with 2 bases.
Now here comes the Rockies skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all now for Jhoulys Chacin. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on, and it looks to be the right-hander Matt Belisle.
Matt Belisle.
Marcell Ozuna will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And here's a fastball that he takes the other way out to fairly deep right. Kadire is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
And that was a type of swing where you could tell he's trying to hit one out of the yard and tie up this ball game. The problem, though, this isn't the kind of park that's going to yield a lot of home runs.
Danny Echeverria will step in as the possible tying run, but just a single here could make this a 1-run game. No lead to speak of at second. Here's the pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball one. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
And with just a 2-run lead, this normally wouldn't be a workaround spot. I just think he's having trouble throwing strikes.
Take sign must have been on there because that's right down the middle. Strike one.
Come on.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1. In the air to straightaway center field. Blackman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. It's the Rockies 5 and the Marlins 3. Carlos Gonzalez will start things off for the Rockies with Justin Morneau due to follow next. Greg Dobbs is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here. Mike Dunn is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season. Carlos Gonzalez will get us going now in the top half of the 8th.
Carlos Gonzalez.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike one.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And this will get past him down the line at first. It's a fair ball. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Pretty safe to say he was sitting on the fastball there. He's out in front of this pitcher. He just drills it right down the line. And that'll put him in a good position here with a runner on second and nobody out.
Now a spin and a throw back to second. Runner back standing. First pitch coming. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Third double of the game for these guys as you see the comparison there. Here's another 1-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Still anyone's ball game. 5-3 is our score as we take a look now at the starter comparison to see how these two guys fared in the matchup. Willeen Rosario will come forward now in what could be an at-bat that goes a long way toward deciding this ball game.
And they better be careful, too, because they haven't gotten him out yet, so this is no small task.
Carter Capps is out from the bullpen as he'll get his first work of the season here on opening night. Willeen Rosario will be his first assignment down to the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. And he gets ahead with the curveball. Strike one. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. A look at our line score thus far. Already 7 home runs between these two clubs combined, and the ball's really been jumping out of here throughout the contest. Josh Rutledge will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. One left for Colorado as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Greg Dobbs will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. So a call to the bullpen now, and they'll make a move for the left-hander here.
Number 48, Logan. Now catching and batting in the 9th spot, number 18, Michael McKinley.
Christian Yelich will stand in now. 0 for 2 with a hit by pitch so far. Reed Johnson will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. In tight again, and it's to 2-0 now.
Let's go. Wait for the pitch.
Nope. 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time he got the call.
3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. And he misses, ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Donovan Solano will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Down 0-2 after 2 great sliders. He's got his work cut out for him now.
And this is hit hard on the ground towards short, and that'll get on past Tulowitzki. It's a base hit. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
A little bad luck there defensively. If that's hit at an infielder, it's a double play. But instead, now you're in hot water here with 1 away.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
And this is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from you, so you got to suck it up.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats, so another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
That's a good idea, 1-2 right there, just to see if he'd chase. But now with the count even, I think this one has to be in the strike zone because you don't want to run the risk of loading the bases for the cleanup guy.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Garrett Jones will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Runners left in scoring position, one of the big keys to this ball game so far. And now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to fairly deep right field. Waiting on it is Kadair, and he will make the catch to end the inning. Marlins strand a pair. Reed Johnson will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Nolan Arenado get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
And that's exactly where you want to put that thing. Start it right down the middle and trust that its action will cause it to drop.
Ball 1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and is probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Ball 3.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention, and especially when it's on the inner half.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Michael McHenry digs in at the plate. First pitch to him. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Yeah, no mistake about that one. That one's right there.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Now a bullet foul as the third base coach had to give it the old Olay that time. And a wasted pitch there, 1-2.
And now on 1-2, this might be a spot where that high fastball was just a setup so that he can come back with that big curve.
Johnson has to retreat a bit, but he gets there for out number 1.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Solano for 1. On to Jones, not in time, and they'll just get the 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Michael Cuddyer.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And stepping in, the right fielder, Michael Cuddyer. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Now a throw over to first. Runner's back. 2 out with a man at first. Runner's off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time as he steals second.
Well, I think we all know this guy is the whole package out there. He's homered earlier in the ball game. Now he shows off those wheels by taking second here on the stolen base.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time. But one thing he's shown so far, he's not afraid to work inside.
Yeah, and with that base open right now, he shouldn't have to be afraid. If you do hit him, big deal. Get the next guy.
Throw down to third is thrown away right down the left field line. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. Troy Tulowitzki will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And he puts a pretty good jolt into this one, high and deep to center. Ozuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So it's 1 run, no hits in the inning, 1 error, and 1 man left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Rockies lead it 6-3. LaTroy Hawkins is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
32, LaTroy Hawkins.
Stephen Collins will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Second baseman, Stephen Collins.
Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's in there, base hit.
Yeah, and he had his first major league hit earlier in the game. How about a 2-hit game to start things out? Attaboy.
Rob Brantley will dig in. He doubled his last time. Now here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
Yeah, there's a good one right there, right over the top. And just fire that thing in there.
Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now the veteran deals on 1-2. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Here comes a 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
He may be the closer, but he is opening up a real can of worms here. Putting another guy on base with a walk, that's not going to help things.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
The 1-0 home. Now a line drive to short, but caught out there by Tulowitzki. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, this is what happens sometimes if you show him the same pitch twice in a row, because he was definitely sitting on that second one. Just unlucky for him that that thing winds up being an atom ball.
Rafael Furcal will get the call to pinch hit here, and he'll find he has a couple of runners aboard with only 1 out in the inning.
Let's go.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. First and second now, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Tulowitzki for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
Time to hand out Topps Player of the Game honors for this one. And guys, I think we can all agree that this fellow right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
So that's a wrap here tonight. Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, you've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Facebook at MLB The Show. The Rockies come out on top 6-3. Good night from Miami.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors.